My name is Adam Andrzejewski, and I'm the founder and CEO of OpenTheBooks.com. And you know our mission. It's every dime online in real time. And today we're going to dive into the gory details of the latest $1.5 trillion omnibus spending bill that came down the tracks in Congress and is already signed by President Joe Biden. Before we get into that, I just wanted to review our mission. Last year, we filed 47,000 Freedom of Information Act requests. It was the most in American history. We do this so you can follow the money, so you can hold your elected officials accountable for tax and spend decisions. All right, we're getting ready to tackle the waste of the week, and this is a big waste of the week, Tamara. This is my
This is
Tamara Colbert. How you
this
doing, Tamara?
I'm great, but not really after seeing what's in this bill. Adam, the president just signed this $1.5 trillion spending bill. There really hasn't been any talk of this at all. Why not?
Well, this was the bill that funded the United States government so we wouldn't have a government shutdown. And Tamara, we're good for the next year, 1.5 trillion. And here's some of the top lines. Republicans cheered the bill because it added 6% to the Pentagon's budget, our Department of Defense. Democrats cheered the bill because it added 7% to the social safety net, the social programs, and the executive agency spending. And so this was one of those big pork fests in Washington, D.C., where taxpayers are left, with the bill and holding on to our wallets.
So, what is in the bill?
Well,
You have
first
some
off, it's
startling facts here.
it's first off, it's 2,700 pages, and it was dropped in the United States House 24 hours before the vote. Tamara, when's the last time you read 27 books in a day?
Unbelievable. In a year.
Yeah. So nobody knew what was in this bill. Our auditors, we're still going through 2,700 pages, right? So here's some facts. There are 4,400 earmarks in this bill, 367 pages of member pet projects, pork barrel projects stuffed into this bill. You know, Here's just one of them for U.S. Senator uh, Chuck Schumer. He's the top dog in the Senate. And the bill included $6 million for Dunkirk Harbor on Lake Erie. That's in New York. And that was more than the 700,000 requested by the Biden administration. So they put $6 million in there rather than $700,000 that Biden wanted. And
And
this is just one example out of 4,400 on pet project member projects, these earmarks stuffed into this piece of legislation.
let's be clear, this is a bipartisan pork fest, correct?
That's right. Yeah, Republicans voted for this thing because oftentimes their pet project was in this bill. Spearheading it in the U.S. Senate was a Republican, Richard Shelby, U.S. Senator from Alabama, and the Democrat Pat Leahy from Vermont. So Shelby gets 16 earmarks for $680 million back to Alabama.
That's
He's been in the U.S. Senate since 1985.
that is
Now,
unbelievable.
now his cohort, the Democrat Patrick Leahy from Vermont, he's been there since 1976. Combined, they've been there for 92 years.
Well,
Leahy gets over $100 million of earmarks back to Vermont in that bill. So this is how the sausage is made. It's not pretty. We're stuck with the bill, and it's why the national debt is crossing $30 trillion today.
Adam, we have talked so many times over the last couple of years, not just here with you on thousands of radio and television interviews over these last couple of years. This really is another exclamation point on a fundamental problem in Washington. Tell us about that.
Yeah, and it's this culture of corruption, these earmarks. Okay, I'm going to give you four examples of earmarks in this bill right now. So $3 million for a fisherman's co-op facility in Guam, $1 million for a farm to refrigerator training facility in Pennsylvania, $2.5 million for a museum in Vermont, $2 million for the George Mason University Center for Climate Change Communication. Those are just 4 earmarks out of 4,400. And it goes to a central problem: 2,700 pages. 2,700 pages. Nobody has time to, Tamara, read the bill. So everybody needs to go to our website at openthebooks.com. Across the masthead, click on the link petitions. Sign our petition to urge Congress to institute a 72-hour timeout to simply read the bill. And I'm proud to say we've got over 15,000 signatures on that petition. So it would mean a lot to us, and it's something easy that you can do, is to sign the petition so we can start to bring the heat to Congress so they see the light.
Adam, this is really one of those moments where we're going to have to continue to shine that white hot spotlight of transparency on Washington, D.C. Besides signing the petition, we'd love for you guys to go to openthebooks.com and sign up for our newsletter, where you'll hear all about this firsthand. And of course, we take no government money, none, zero whatsoever. We'd love it if you'd save on that cup of coffee and donate that to Open the Books. More donations equals what?
More investigations, Tamara.
Thank you, everybody. We will see you next Thursday at 5:40 Eastern, 4:40 Central.